Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I am Antizark and this is Everquest 2. We are continuing along with our story and we're going to finish up the Bone Mire and what little bit left we have there. Also, we finished one of our upgrades as well. It's been a minute since we hopped back on here, but hey, these things take time and whatnot. Also, I was just looking at myself in the mirror here and it's pretty awesome. And I'm... All right. Anyway, I'm very excited to get back in on this. So when we left, we were finishing up the Bone Mire. We have a couple of things to do left. And I will show you here in our... Sorry. J. Yes, that's the game that we're playing. Let's see. If we make this any bigger... Doesn't make anything any bigger. Alright. Yeah, it's one of the things, like the text does not scale well, whatnot, so it's hard to see. But we are working on the Mark of the Awakening, which is an epic. Which actually, that's an epic 70, so we're probably not going to get into that one. Actually, what do we need for this one? Find and read the Book of Sacrifice that the exiled Droid had told me about. Yeah, I think that one's actually in... No, it's in the Sanctum of Scaleborn, so it's actually... the epic part has not come up yet, but we will finish that one later, when we get up to 80, because it is an epic. So, Book of Sacrifice is also involved in that one, so that's okay. Not a huge thing on that. This one, we need to slay 2 enemies. This one is the boss for, and I think this one's also in the same thing, for in a current tier raid zone that I walked into and got my booty kicked. That was real hard. Alright. I have to meet Silvers in the Kylung Plain, so that is our next direction. That really is. Cloak of Valor. Meet the Slaz Darlax. Travel to the State of Unrest. So, while 70 is the proper level for a State of Unrest, I would much rather be up higher because it is a hard zone, and it's much easier to do. It's legitimately difficult at this level, and we are only by accident 73, but we're supposed to be 72. And everything else is, there's a few things that we're getting into. Broken predicament. Duplicate of the broken key. Yeah, so that's, some of these are just not fun. Some of these quests are just not fun. Dar Brooch. This is an epic, but a green epic, so we'll probably actually be able to handle that. This is in the Temple of... Oh, this is a Temple of Scale. Nope. No, we're not going to be able to handle that either because the Temple of Scale is the same one that I was trying to go into earlier and got kicked. Got my butt kicked. So, it's very hard in there. And it is a legitimate raid zone. It seems like there are tiered raid zones. There's like raid zone and then real raid zone, Like this one, you can just mess around. This one, you actually got to be on your stuff, and that's one of those. The level is decepted. This one is in one of the... I may save this one for the next tier because it's just so annoying to run around in that dungeon. So we can do that on the level 80 tier. We're going to be doing a lot on the level 80 tier. But the thing to remember, though, is that the level 80 tier is actually... even though there are plenty of heroic things and there's huge amounts of zones, the Fabled Zone and stuff like that, we're actually going to be doing those at 92 and not 82. Because that is when we need to level up to that. So that's fine. Now, the There's some stuff in the sinking sands that we've got to get done. Just 23 more beetles. It's going to be a get to it when I get to it kind of thing. And yes, this one, that's for my final level. The bottomless belly, yeah, that one's just a kind of running gag deal that I'm doing just to get my table set up. Hold Soulfire. There they might find the other unique keys needed to open the magic chest. Okay, I think the Soulfire is actually, oh, also, I remember what we were doing. We were stuck on the Claymore quest. That's what we were stuck on. All right. Claymore EQ2 Claymore timeline. Yeah. Claymore timeline. Okay. Apparently these are not required. Okay, but we have all those. Yes. Death toll access for step 23. We had gotten there. Coin operations, so we got all of these done. Now, the one we were missing was vanishing rewards. We were stuck on this one. Yeah, apparition chest. And that was the one that I was like, not really worried about it. I'm going to do something else. So, I'm going to the guild hall. I don't think, well, I can get the faster mount from the guild hall. And we'll double check here. Nope, none of those. Make sure we double check with our, repair everything. That's fine. Okay, now we're ready to go to, Tenebris Tangle. Yep. Yeah, because we completely missed out on the Qeynos Claymore questline. In fact, we should probably rename this to Qeynos Claymore. Meyer. Let's see, this one's actually Claymore Timeline Part 1. And we've done a little bit of it, but we really haven't gotten that deep into it. So if you just, if you're watching this for the first time, this is the timeline here, and I will show you, if we go back one, where we're at. You talk to your representative here in Tenebris Tangle. You do burglars afoot, and then you start with the Sanctum of Scalebourne quest. We are actually on Vanishing Reward, so we've only done the coin operation, which requires Drusaic. You take this coin into the thing, and you just talk to the guy that's in there. So we need to find out, I think, the password or something. Well, first we need to know Drusaic. And, oh my god, my legs. Okay. And then we need to do Vanishing Rewards, which is going to get us, I guess, the prize that we were looking for. Or something of that nature. So let's fly, horse butt. Let's fly over and do Vanishing Rewards. And we need Squire Kinney. How can we do anything without Squire Kinney? But yes, I believe there's lots and lots of these epic type quests in the game now. They just kind of, they were a thing for a while, and then the Qeynos Claymore, there we go. Qeynos Claymore became like the Claymore was okay, but the shield was super cool. And even if the shield isn't an upgrade, it's super cool looking. And we're definitely going to use it. Currently, we don't have a top tier amazing shield. We've got a pretty neat one and a cool looking one. But it's definitely not grade A, top tier. So, oh, okay. So let's do that, and then I've got to do an advertisement real quick on my about my channel. And if you didn't know, Qeynos is actually Sony EQ backwards. But yeah, as you can see, here's my shield. I actually don't use my cape. I just show my shield. And it looks pretty cool. And I like, look at this. See, you've got like kind of the same look. I'm trying this new thing out. And looking at these things, if I could find some shoulders that match that kind of pattern, then that would be neat. That had kind of that look to them. You know, I've kind of thought, you know, oh, just get the chest. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's kind of it, but that's the wrong. I want shoulders. Oh, that's cool. That actually goes pretty well. But I want them to, actually have shoulder pads on them. Pauldrons, if you will. Okay, that kind of works. That's interesting. It's interesting too, but that's Shadow Knight. That's what we're currently wearing. That kind of works there because of the gold and the thing, so it kind of like tackles all the gold and stuff. It's the same one. That kind of works too. And I like those shoulders. That works too. But I want the... It kind of goes... That actually kind of goes in a weird way. Where are those spiky shoulders? There they are. I don't think that's the right one, but this one, that one kind of goes. If I do those ones and then find some gloves that go along with it, just something dark, I think will work. Maybe even the gloves of that set. A little bright, but they go. Yeah, that one, those are the gloves of that set, so that's right there, the gold one's there. This one's we got on. There we go. That's interesting. Those too bright, but the right color on the hands. No, too dark. Yeah, too dark. So basically just these. That's cool. Now, pants. I mean, obviously there's the ones of those set there. But they don't actually go with, they don't make the outfit pop. I know we're sitting here. That actually doesn't go too bad. Let's actually equip those, and then we'll... Honestly, we could just put the regular chest piece on and be fine. Alright, and I think we're kind of just... these actually kind of look good with everything. Okay, that's kind of cool. Actually, equip that. Alright, what do we have shoulder-wise that would match that? With the... Well, that kind of goes, but... Those don't really match now. That goes really well, I think.
Again.
I'll hop out of that chat real quick. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not what we're doing. Gotta look good. Gotta look good while you're slaying monsters and stuff. Alright. Tell you what. Let's hit that. And we're just gonna go for that whole outfit. I don't remember which one was right. I think we even got some duplicates. Oh, there we go. I think we've even got some duplicates in here. Alright, and the chest piece is up here somewhere. That's okay, but not the right one. Alright, come on. There it is. And I've got 2 sets of these. I'm wondering. Maybe I've got 2 sets of these. Yeah, okay. Alright. A little darker look. That's okay. Alright. Just something. I kind of like that with the gold sword and the silver gold or silver brown shield. I think that's a good look. Kind of shows that we're kind of going through a darker time as a paladin. Working a little harder. Things are kind of wearing on us. So, Apparition chest. Here's the issue with the apparition chest. It's kind of just anywhere. So, we're going to go make a loop around the middle section here.
I'll enjoy causing you
Uh-huh.
pain. I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser.
Alright, Kenny should be able to deal with all those. These guys are just barely enough to get annoyed at my presence.
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he might be overwhelmed a little bit, but that's okay. They'll probably either give up or whatever. Eventually.
Your bones will not be permitted to rest here. Your bones will not be permitted to rest. I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser. Rest here.
So we're gonna kill these guys real quick. And whoop, okay. Yeah.
You'll die screaming.
I allowed them to beat on me too much while I was running.
You'll die screaming.
Now, don't get me wrong, they're not weak. They're definitely not weak. They're just not going to like cause me a super issue. All right, come back here. Come. Stop going. Stop doing that. All right. So, we're gonna check this out. No apparition chest. All right. That raises questions. Chest. Okay, the apparition chest is here. Maybe I missed it. No, there's stones. There's eggs here. It could possibly have been done recently and be down. So, that means... oh, another apparition chest. Okay, other side. Gotcha. So either side, possibly down. Let's go look, and then if not, we'll do some research to figure out why not. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just as I thought. Not there. Okay. It's sometimes here, I find, or over there. And just anywhere in this area. So, we are looking for this. Right. The quest is initiated by examining the apparition chest after you complete the previous quest. Chest is a random spawn in the first few rooms of the Sanctum of Skill known locations. You finish quest without doing the rest of the series, but you receive no reward unless you have done the previous quests. If you did vanishing rewards and before starting the Claymore timer, you can repeat it for credit. Click the apparition chest to begin. Not a lot of information. Can't get the apparition chest to spawn EQ2. Comments. Hand update off regular spiritualist if you don't have to hit name spawn to get the update. I want to finish the coin operation quest. I want to delete the quest. I join so again with the right reward. Notice the tome was already listed as a reward. So you don't have to delete the quest if you already haven't won Claymore. That's much cooler. Alright. These kind of things happen, like, just so happens someone has done it. I'm guessing recently. We will... There's a corresponding quest. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try something. I think we've still got our disc. Crow coin. Yeah, disc ablaze. Okay, from burglars afoot. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to this guy. Okay. I think I missed that. What's wrong with you? What did you say? What's going to happen to Qeynos? Something. I think there's a... Okay, so that... Yeah, okay. So maybe that spawned it. Hopefully, talking to him spawns the chest. Hey, look at there. I think it actually does. Or I just missed it behind here earlier. Okay, the chest looks to be made of a rare resource that feels magical to the touch. Examine it for clues on how to open it. Here we go. Tome of Animatus. I have discovered a magical chest that pops in and out of sight at the front end of the Sanctum of Scaleborn. I need to find a way to open it up. The chest is tightly locked with a complex magical lock. There is a depression on the lid in the shape of a taloned hand. There is a gem-shaped slot in the fingers of the depression. Yes. Alright. So the spiritualists have the also. And we'll set that to that. Yep. Right. They also have the hello. Perfect. That's cool. Oh, gem key. I got the Orate's hand and a gem key 1. And a gem key 2.
Sacrifices for the awakened.
Okay, awesome. Oh shit, that was easy. Examine. Use the gem and the severed hand. I managed to gain the keys needed to open the apparition chest. Took what I thought was valuable before it vanished out of sight. I opened the chest and find all sorts of trinkets pretty useful. Okay. Nice. So there we are. So, vanishing rewards. Cool. Now we are on to Soul Survivor. You must find a way to animate the tome. You do this by placing it in the Anvil of Animus in the Chamber of Animation. This is the easiest. This is east of the mouth of Sanctum. The Oratorium. Chamber of Animation. There we go. Okay, so we're running this way. Okay, so we should just run back this way and then go down the other side. Awesome. There we are. To continue my mission to free the soul trapped in the shade of blaze, the Tome of Animatus may shed some light on completing the task of freedom. Very cool. Okay. I did not know that was what this was for. Very cool. Now, the Anvil of Animatus is over there. And we'll just kill everybody. Open that. Now, Anvil of the Antizark. The anvil is made of magical metal and the dragon runes etched into it. Place the tome of animatus on the anvil. You place the tome of animatus upon the anvil, and magic happens. What is your business in this place? You are obviously not Scaleborn, and only Scaleborn are allowed in this temple. I seek to save a friend's soul that was trapped within the state of Blaze. Ah, the human soul is still trying to escape the grass of Blaze. Uh, as always, personally, I think it's quite disgusting how these Scaleborns swallow and trap souls of the fallen, so you'll help me release him. Sure, why not? Who's going to suspect Talking Tome in such a crime? First off, you'll need some of the armor to contain his soul. I have some armor already. Great. Now you're going to need to gather a few items from the local populace. Get a hold of some of enchanted oils from the builders. You'll need to grease up the armor. What else? You also need a quill of animatus. This will need to be dipped into the reservoirs of animatus. Once that is done, your final step requires a trapped soul and your calligraphy. What's the final step? Finally, you need to ask the soul what his name is, and then use the quill to etch his name in the armor you already have. Take that named armor to the rings in the animation room. Set them down in the rings, and your soul will have a temporary vessel for whatever his journey to come may be. That is all I have to do? Yes, easy, isn't it? Well, that's all I got. You go release that soul. Nothing worse than a soul. A soul in a soul. It's sure, so disgusting in the way. This is, oh my god. We are the ones who freed Cain Bale. That's why Cain Bale's running around in that armor. Oh my god, I didn't even know. Holy crap. I bet it is. I don't know yet. I don't know for sure. But I bet it is. I bet he's the one. I bet that's why he's back and he's like, hey, what's up, motherfuckers? You know?
Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Scorch Brow the Builder. So I'm guessing there's a lot of builders around here. Or only builders around here, rather.
Die quietly. You'll die screaming.
Alright, I think I killed one of them, which is unfortunate. But it's fine because, like, basically I can just run around the circle, killing everything, and it'll be back. So it won't take long to come back. What else do I need? Change builders, quill from the animators. Okay. Let's see. Quill. Chamber animation. Spawns an NPC version of the book. Turn to shade of blaze. Oh. Spawns an NPC version of the book. Tells you kill Scaleborn animators. Animators named upon will update your quest. And 3 sentinel builders. All these spawn in the same room. After you've done this, examine 2 pools in the room. Return to the shade of blaze. For what about the quill? Do I get the quill from the... Hello. Okay, well, you fucking spawned, interestingly. Quill from the animators. I guess that first guy is the animator. Animator named... Update your quest. Oh, this is the animator. What is this? Riddle of the Vault. I don't know what that means. Also, there's 0 playbacks. That's interesting. But that's okay. I don't need no damn playbacks. I just do this for fun. I just sit here alone. Nobody loves me. No, that's what you do it. Thing. Anyway. Animator. Alright. J1 animator. 3 sentinel builders. All these spawn in the same room. Okay. This guy. Uh-huh. If we release Cane Bale, oh, I'm gonna be so sick. But that's really how it happens, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I enjoy the WoW Classic more than I do the EverQuest 2 Classic. Mostly, I think, probably because I've been doing these, all these quests and stuff, and it's just taken so long. It took me months to do all the quests in the first thing, so I'll probably do a lot, and then I'll come back later and deal with that. 2020 Templar. Wonder what 2020 means. Is he trying to... Oh, I see. Probably like the, not the item score, but the fucking, there's another word for it. Alright, I'm just gonna point this out. I can't wear boxers anymore. They're too tight, around my freaking quads. Like, I feel like just ripping them open to give myself some room. Like uh, briefs or whatever, fine, because you can like just pull on them and then it'll just pull that. They kind of cinch them down a little bit with that. What do you call them? Uh, the stitching in, like the little stretchable stitching. But if you just break all that, then it's much larger. But I swear, they don't make clothes for people who work out. Like, not at all. It's rough life. It really is. It's rough life. Alright. Let's sit up straight properly. Not be a freaking bum. Alright. While we're doing this, I'm going to see if I can make my chair a little bit more comfortable. I've noticed that I'm probably going to get a new chair soon, because I realize that my back hurts unless I pop my chair back a little bit.
Hello.
Okay, another thing that I realized I could do was actually... Oh, hello. I've lost my cover for this. There we go. One thing I realized I could do is just, instead of like putting my feet up, trying to prop myself up that way, I can just kick back on my toes. And just a little bit back. I just hate being so straight up. Bothers me to no end. I feel like just hanging, like maybe even my blanket off the back just to give me some like extra weight back there. Actually, that's not a bad idea since I'm waiting. I'm going to try that. Makes it a little bit easier to, like, lean back. I don't really have to try very hard. There we go. He is totally not respawned yet. Is that like a watch pot, you know? Never boils, that kind of stuff. Quill of the Animus Animators. Haha! No. Quill. Quill of Animatus. There we go. Animatum. Kill. His name, the animator. Ah. There he is. Yeah.
Our shadow is cast over Nora.
Awesome. Of course, that was... Everything I killed before is, of course, what I need to do all this, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, so we just need to go back to... dip the quill into the first magical pool, okay. Are these magical pools? What is a magical pool? Or do I need to use the quill at the pool? Do I have a quill? What is going on? What is real life? Okay, quill is not... Ah! The pool is scorching viscous liquid. The quill appears to be suck up a bit of liquid. Alright, so you gotta get in like a stupid fucking angle to get it right. There we go. Yeah. Awesome. So we gotta go talk to... I swear to God, if his name's Kane Bale, what are we doing? Why are we setting this dude free? He's evil. But we don't know that yet. We do not know that yet. Blaze. Bring the enchanted armor for your escape, but you must tell me... I need to ask you something. Take the canvas fire. I'm not sure. Qeynos can... Oh. Uh... Bring the enchanted armor for your escape, but you must tell me about the canvas fire. I am back. There is no time. Free me. I'll tell you. I know more about the sword than most. Free me. Hey, my quest. Come shall know all we shall save. We shall save Qeynos. Etch the name of Kyle Anthilius Bale. I knew it. Ah, hell. Kyle Anthilius. You fucking bastard. He ran. He ran like a bitch. Fucking ran. Freed the soul of Kyle Anthilius Bale. Soul fled with his new skin of magical armor. Where he is off and who he truly is will remain a mystery. For now, he did mention that Froglock named Sir Gribbly knew something of the Qeynos Claymore. This Gribbly must be here somewhere. Ah, what do we got here? Oh, a little see-through shield. That's interesting. I am free, finally, and neither you nor that feeble paladin, Frolic Sir Gribbly, shall escape this sanctum. To claim my sword, Qeynos will burn. He wants to destroy Qeynos. Interesting. Interesting. That adds so much more onto it. And then he shows up at the fucking Qeynos saying that he's the real heir. Durag should have kept his ass in there. Yeah. So the frog lock is downstairs. Okay. Let me cancel all that. The frog lock is actually downstairs. Here, actually, in the Gribbly the Gallant. So we have done a few of his quests, actually. You'll not survive within this wicked shelter for much longer. Flee before the talons of evil descend. Seek Qeynos Claymore. Ah, you seek the Claymore. I was sent here to seek the sword out, but as you can see, my duties have shifted. Duties? Look here, locked you up. Acting! Thank you. From within this web I shall strike at the spiders. The Claymore must wait until my duty here is end. I'll find the Qeynos Claymore and keep it from the dragons if you will help. Alas, I do not know your alliances beyond this realm. The only one that can charge you with the right is Lady Elizabeth of Mars Haven, but she will demand a show of allegiance before divulging any information. What can I do to show her that I am with her? Oh, whoops, I killed his friends. There is a Drabvaz, the restrainer, that walks this hall from time to time. Find him and take his ring of shackle keys. Present the ring to Lady Irlis, and she will trust you. We'll get the ring of shackle keys.
Finally, rest has found him.
Nice. Tell her Sir Gribbly lives and carries on the fight. Quiet down and I'll tell her farewell and get luck. Sorry. Sorry about that. Scareborn cells. Slay the head of the Scareborn cells to gain the keys. Oh, it's probably actually somebody right. Yeah. There it is. Right there. Browse the restrainer. And defend. And defend. Alright, cool. Awesome. So that's a quick one. So Elris in the Hidden Refuge. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to use one of our abilities as a member and fast travel the hell out of here. Much easier than the rest of that. Alright. Sadly, there is no... That's a docking point, not a leaving point. Entry point, not an exit point. If you know what I mean. It's alright. Yeah, straight down here. There we go. Hopefully I don't have to get completely full reputation with these guys. Greetings, friend. I hope the Droag forces did not follow you into the refuge. They did not, but I do have something for you. What do you have to share with the lost children of Ma? I bring you the ring of shackle keys, taken from the sanctum of Scareborn. Ma thanks you as I do. As do I. There is nothing else we do for you? I was sent to recover the Qeynos Claymore. We must stop the dragons from hiding the great sword from Norath. I have heard of you. Your empire's ambassadors have spoken highly of you. Our pact, and your token of alliance assures our assistance in recovering this Claymore. What can you tell me about the location of the Claymore? Nice. What are these? Chest guarded clouds. Standard purple. Whatever. That's interesting. That's more interesting than usual. Well, we'll toss that in there. Sure, whatever. What is this? Oh, kind of bow staff. Cool. Neat. And yeah, that's nothing. Okay. Oh, repeatable. Notice your actions in the tangle. You show no. Usurp the identity of the. Nope, that's not right. Okay. What we doing now? Oh, there we go. All right. What is next? Oh, we closed it, didn't we? Great. Claymore EQ2. So, yeah, here we go. Trading information, riddle of the vault. Return to Morar. Okay. I have to max out this, don't I? Have the name of Mar. Keys to trust. There's Tangle. Quest is part of 7 of Claymore's time. You must have completed the previous steps to begin. Talk to Zorax, the font of awakening in the sanctum of Scareborn. Interesting. Does not send me to font of awakening. Interesting. Okay, we're headed back then. And strangely enough, see, these things are just insane. Like, this quest has no rhyme or reason of why I should be heading to the next one. Anything else I can do to support your efforts here? Maybe maxing out their thing gives me a hint or something. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so we're headed to the Font of Awakening. And what we're going to do is just turn him off and just run straight down, because this is a run straight down kind of thing. The Font of Awakening. Let's go one barracks. We're running past here. You can see this is the armory. This is the Scareborn cells. Font of Awakening is definitely downstairs. I'm going the wrong way. Here we go. Okay. Now, into the center room. And we will immediately follow along the walls. I think, yeah, we got their attention. That's fine. Everything's kind of just at the level that it's going to get. I'm going to get its attention. Running through here, that's fine. Examine doors for infantry and sanctum. Okay. But it doesn't unlock. You have to actually go down and then around. I believe you can actually unlock it from the inside. So we are getting into the area that's required. Here we go. Now we got the, yeah. So as you can see, there's suddenly a quest available. And it's right in that corner. Gotcha. I remember this guy had a quest. I didn't remember why, and now I remember why. He is the... Yep, he's the one that we talked to for this. Interesting that I had gotten this far.
Your screams will comfort his spirit.
I will rejoice when the Droag tear you limb from limb. It is better than they spend their wrath on you instead of me.
Lady Oris warned me about you. Oh, did she? Okay.
Ha! That blustering fool of a frog is the very incarnation of hypocrisy. She warns of my presence in the same breath that she preaches her blasphemous religion of scale. No, paladin does. The true evil here is the resident of this overrealm, not an agent of Thule.
What's an agent of Thule?
I am an agent of Thule. I serve my master of fear, Kazakh Thule. I am a disciple from the land of Modern Thule, which is marooned upon the filth of Norath.
Why not go back to Modern Thule?
Unfortunately, we have disciples. We, his disciples. Oh, hell.
Oh, oops.
Fortunately, his disciples have no river to lead us back to Molden Thule. The Maw of the Great Gate has been closed, but someday I will reawaken the Fear Gate, and when that happens, my Thulian allies will invade this wounded world.
You're mad. I could not allow this to happen.
Don't be a fool. Though we have opposing end goals, we share the same current dilemma. We both seek to infiltrate the horrors of the old realm. Join my side. We will help each other now, and when the time comes, we will cross swords as sworn enemies.
Alright, I'll bite. How can we help each other?
Somewhere in the Chamber of Rites lies the stone chest. Return the contents of this chest to me, Meanwhile, I will be pursuing another lead. When we meet again, we will share what we have learned and acquired.
Alright, then I'll keep an eye out for your chest. Alright. Sends you to find 3. Oh. Sure. 4 gems. They're not guaranteed updates from the Eternal Ages around the walls of the Hall of Rights. Banisher Preparatory west of Holliver. Banisher Preparatory. I think I want to say this is actually let me see, the Hall of... What's the Hall of Rights? Is this the Hall of Rights? Yes, that's... Okay, that's the Hall of Rights. So we are, in fact, needing to go... Yeah, this way. Yes, we are, in fact, needing to go... here. I think the... Yes, stone chest for an uneasy alliance. It is actually in... Alright, so... Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. And this is the stony chest. There we go. The stone chest appears to have no locking mechanism. There are images of stone humanoids on the lid. The eyes of the humanoids are sockets of something. Nice.
His spirit. Time, quiet.
Alright, so it looks like I got, need to get 4, and I have the ability to kill 3. Nope. I have, there's 4 here. Possibly, yeah, 6. At least 5. 6. Okay, yeah, they're all along the other way, so yeah. Super easy to get all of them. Nice. I love super easy quests like that. Alright. Now, place the gems in there. Chest pops open, you find a bundle of scrolls. Alright, well, that's easy enough. Let's take them back to Zalrog.
Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we'll just clear out this. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to run down there again. Maybe a little bit deeper this time, so.
Did you manage to acquire the contents of the stone chest?
Yes, found these scrolls. Here. Okay, what are these? No, 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 and no. What do these look like? Clear. That's neat. That's interesting. That's also neat. Okay, between those and those. Honestly, the white ones are pretty cool. I don't think I've seen any white ones like that. So, I think I might have red ones. There we go.
Our time is short, Paladin. There is an opportunity for us, but to seize it, we must act quickly.
Ready? What do we need to do?
The Scaleborn are performing a ritual execution soon. They have captured my fellow Dread Knights and will burn them alive in this very sanctum.
Ah, so we need to save them.
No, let them perish. They were weak to be captured alive, and they deserve their destiny. I would do it myself if I could.
Then what's this opportunity you mentioned?
Seek out the vented floors of the sanctum. This is where you'll find the burning corpses of the amygdalans. Defiling daggers have been concealed in their bodies, tools needed to atone for their failures.
My mission involves the sanctum secrets, not dead knights' redemptions.
Retrieving the daggers for me, and I will tell you where the Scaleborn keep their most valued secrets, including a certain ceremonial sword from the human empires.
Wait, the Qeynos Claymore?
Qeynos Claymore. I've never heard of it, but if this claymore is something you seek, then we best hurry to retrieve those daggers.
Consider it done. Alright. I feel like he's lying because they all lie. They will tell you whatever you want to know. Probably heard that's what we're here for, and they said that. Okay. And so now we're... There we go. Dread Knights and their daggers. When you reach each location, a PC skeleton will appear and fall dead on the floor. Must right-click on the body. Search. Do this encounter with 3 Droggers that spawn. Kill them. The corpse is found... First corpse is found on the way to the Gorg's pit, and a blue vapor grid at... Whatever. Now you must move to Pool of Spirits in the Hall of Rites. Right corridor, leaving the Hall of Rites. Okay. What was that? You can't interact with the skeleton. Try zooming in. You can't. Oh, gotcha. Hall of Rites. Which one's the right side? Like the right?
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser. Die quiet. You'll die screaming.
Okay.
You'll be an easy kill.
Well, the gourd pit's the other way.
You will be an easy kill. You will be an easy kill. Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Alright.
Your death shall not be forgotten.
Okay, I think it means right, like the other right. Or whatever.
Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Nice. Everybody died.
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser.
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do them in the order prescribed. Or at least presented. And Krosmek loot bag. Nice, okay. On the way to the gourd pit. This is on the way to the gourd pit. Ah, here's one. Yep, there we go. Sorry.
You will be an easy kill. Rest here.
Alright, so I guess I gotta do them in order. Yeah, I see.
Die quietly. You'll die
Alright, cool.
screaming.
Find the executed Dread Knight in the Pool of Spirits, which is right here. Yes. Which should be here. Yep.
Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Okay. That makes sense. Near Hall of Rights, yep. Just had to do them in order, that's all. It's okay. This one I've actually cleared out. So, should be a quick
Your bones will not be permitted
kill.
to rest here.
There we are. Let's see. I had to slay the Scaleborn Scalders that executed the Dread Knight. The Hall of Rights, they had ceremonial daggers, one sold by the Dread Knights. It's nice. Examine the things in your inventory. Examine. Lie to me. The ceremonial daggers do not belong to executed Dragon Knights. They are ceremonial, but their edges appear to be shaped like some form of key. The image of the golden dragon is etched into the hilts. I bet they opened this motherfucker. Search for a gold dragon idol. Aha! Return to confront hiding in the font of the awakening. Yes.
Where are the daggers? Give them to me at once.
I will, but first, where is that secret vault?
Such gall! I know the existence of the vault, but I do not know the precise location. One of the other Dread Knights knew of the location, and I am afraid he is now deceased.
Really? Those daggers belong to the Dread Knights too? Not falling for any more of your lies.
What? Are you calling me a liar?
I already know the daggers are keys. I use them to obtain the Froglock scroll.
How dare you defy my orders? Hand over the scroll, and I will tell you where you can find the vault.
Very well. Take the scroll. Now where is the secret vault?
Ha!
Ooh, neat. Okay, interesting. Oh. Some nice shoes there. These look like... that's stupid. Those are interesting. And... oops. Those are not as cool. So, these are like the coolest ones.
Ah, finally, the secret behind the captivity at the hand of the Venicor. I can now see... This is odd. Our alliance may still be valid, adventurer. Give me time to absorb the information on the scroll, and I will tell you why. I will return. I finished reading the scroll. There is a connection between your Qeynos Claymore and the absence of the Froglocks.
What is this connection?
The scroll was ripped from the hide of a prestigious Froglock priest, and the words were inscribed by Scaleborn Exarch.
Yeah, these words say.
I cannot read Draconic. I was only able to make out a few words. A few of the scroll's 2 words, Qeynos Claymore, and that was the connection. Because the Claymore's name was inscribed upon the hide of a legendary Froglock priest, there was clearly a link between the Froglock captivity, the Claymore, and the Overrealm. You saw the name Overrealm also? No, it was the name of the one that led me to the Overrealm.
Hello, welcome to the thing.
I read the word Venicor on that scroll. Make no mistake, Paladin Das. It is no coincidence that these subjects appear together.
You are chasing Venicor?
The dragon Venicor terrorized the sacred Thulian temple on Norath for some time. It was impossible for us to strike back at him until now. After a great battle with Norathian heroes, he foolishly dropped crumbs that we Thulians could follow to his true home, the Overrealm.
Ooh, we get to fight Venicor. This is all very well and good, but where is Claymore?
I believe the Claymore and Venicor both reside in that secret vault. I will do what I can, but you must agree to ally with me yet again. Only together will we both triumph. We will retain our alliance for now. What is next? Interesting. The location of the vault was documented in a tome titled The Chant of the Exiles. Within the tome is a hidden map pinpointing the location of the vault. You'll find the book within the chamber frequented by the Exiles. Now go, Paladin S. Fear to our foes. Exarch's chamber. Nope, let's close that. Stop that. Thank you. And what's in here? Ooh, piece of candy. Alright. Trading information. Yeah, that's the one we're doing. Okay. The heroic quest is part 9 of the Claymore's timeline. You must have completed the previous steps to begin. Examine the book called The Chant of the Exarchs. It's in the Exarch's seclusion. Where is that? Oh, okay, I know where that is. It's, like, actually... we actually have to go down, right? Here, Exarch's seclusion, Pool of Spirits. Or is it? No, it's here. Yep, okay, that's the one. All the way back. So we'll just kill these guys. So what we're doing on this thing here is we're actually doing every quest in a game called Everquest. Tall order, but we're going to try and get it done. So far, today, we're actually working on the Qeynos Claymore timeline. And this is a, there's certain kind of epic quests in the game. And that means like a, as you can see, there's like the sword I have here is actually part of one of those epic quests. You see it's nice and shiny. And there was another one that I got that was from one of the previous ones. And it was part of the original game. And it's called the Prismatic Questline. This was the Peacock Club, but everyone lovingly called it the Peacock, or the Prismatic 2. But yeah, so this was a nice one that I got from Signature Quest. That one I just, I think I got from something else. But, yeah, there's a few of these. There it is. That's the one. So this one, see how it's prismatic in color? So yeah, that was the thing. And then this one is the Prismatic 2. And what we're looking for now is the Qeynos Claymore quest, which should return the Qeynos Claymore. But the Claymore is a two-handed weapon, of course. But what we also do get is a nice shield instead, if we want that. So you can get the Claymore, which is neat. But I think we're going to take the shield, so that way we have Prismatic 2.0 and the very cool shield from another kind of epic quest. So for this one, though, we are headed straight back into this area. And we're just going to pull everything along with us. Kill these guys. And we'll... Yep, you come over here. And they trap me. There we go. We'll break free of that. And just kill everything. Alright, die, please. And thank you. Okay, there we go. Now, on to here. Oh, that was very quick. Okay. Pretty low. So I worry about trying to kill everything in this room because oftentimes search for the tome in the Exarch's chamber. Tome. Well, these are tomes. Here we go. Chant of the Exarch. That's the one. Okay, here we go. Chant of the Exarch tome is locked. I need to find a key. Hunt down Exarch Terrazas, who is often in seclusion, or his assistant to find the key for the tome. Okay. Interesting. So I see.
Usually stands right in front of the book, so make sure that everyone gets update for book before you kill him. If you don't do that, there's another potential way to complete the step without waiting for the respawn. There's another Exarch whose placeholder assistant is also a Herald of Dar back near the center of the Hall of Rites, directly to the south. That Herald is up. Okay, well then that might also work. I think we might have accidentally killed the guy we're supposed to kill because we just killed things so fast. There he is, Herald of Dar. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, want to kill as little as possible for these when we're trying to focus on all these quests, so that way we don't accidentally kill and have to wait for the other for all the things that that would update the quest and whatnot. So so that got us what we wanted there. Now this purple. It's a nice little set. And almost made it through the door. There we go. Now we can open the tome. Examine the tome. Harbingers for segments of Exarch key. Oh, okay, here's some Harbingers. There's some over there. I'm guessing Relic Keeper, whatever. Here's some Harbingers.
Have mercy on the fallen spirit, Master.
Are they only in here? Harbingers. Spawn the same room. This is uncommon quest update. There are a few other locations. If it's crowded, try Banisher's Preparatory. First room, hang 'em right. Okay. Well, that's cool that they offer alternatives to a very packed quest. That's the Banisher's Preparatory. Should be able to go in there and get some kills. There we go. Scaleborn Harbingers. Nice. We did get 2. So maybe we can get... we can get our 4 in here. 1. And... yes. Awesome. Update from every single one of them. Nice. There we go. Now we can unlock the tome. And these ones are gray, so they're not going to attack us. Because they're scared. They scored. Way too high. Nope. Open the door. There we are. Now. So this now says... I'll find some stuff. Use segmented Exarch key. Sure. The script within the tome is indecipherable, but you locate pages that appear to be a map with an odd glyphs all over it. This must be the map. Unfortunately, the tome is too heavy to lift. Search from paper-like sheets, maybe wings, chalk, or charcoal. Teachings of Master Wu. Alright, so probably I can get a rubbing off of wings. I'm a froglock killer. Oh, that's not something I wanted to be at all. That's terrible. Froglocks are my friends. Yeah, just any wings will do. Just a dab will do. Sweet, okay. I think we're still... yep, yeah, that's why we didn't kill all the things, so now we got a ton of stuff. So charcoal is an interesting deal. Where would we get charcoal from? Clumps on the banner. Okay. Banisher's Repertory or Ready Room. Okay. So back to the Banisher's Preparatory, or the Ready Room is... I can't. What does that say? Room of Recovery. Reservoir of Wrath. Hall of Rites. Yeah, I don't know where the Ready Room is, but supposedly... oh, there's some charcoal. Sweet. Kind of looks like these things are pooing out charcoal. That's kind of gross. And let's pick it up, of course, because... Oh, nice. Uh-huh. More than one, so I get 2 apiece.
Enjoy causing you pain,
So there's that. And, yeah, you can just die while I absent-mindedly ignore you. Awesome. And we're full up. Alright, cool. So let's go back and get a nice rubbing to transcribe the tome. Alright, we're on an hour and 27 minutes here. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong time. This is the right time. Alright. Transcribe the coded map pages. There we go. Awesome. Transcribe the pages holding the coded map into the drow egg wings using the fertilizing charcoal. Okay, strange. Examine. Okay. Oh, hello. You're very... yeah. Find a drow egg that may help. Alright. Well, I know who that drow egg is. No, wait. A drow egg that may help. Okay. That's odd. Oh, you know what? I think he's the one that's actually in, I think he's locked up in the room as well. So we're actually going to take him off of attack or defend. And we'll head on up and just run past everything. And we'll even throw on our invincibility real quick. And Squire Kinney can keep running. My bones. Yep. Yep, see, there's the drow. I guess exactly what I thought. There is a Scaleborn Blasphemer. He'll help me. He obviously doesn't like the rest of these drow egg. So I did his quests earlier to get him to like me. So, I'll put this back on. Here we go. Ooh, nice. Nice. Alright, well that's fun. Alright, you. How dare he think he can toss me aside? I am the true Orate, not a traitor to the Scaleborn. Sounds like you need some vengeance. I think I can help. Help from a landcrawler? Perhaps it is what I need, but what does a landcrawler need in exchange? You landcrawlers are always out for a reward, never for a deed. Good guess. I do need something. I need you to take a look at this Scaleborn tome. Very well, I should look at the tome. First you will assist me. What do you need done, or should I say, who do you need gone? You must venture to the chambers of the Banishers. There you will swipe the sacrificial blade of Orate Karuns. That's all? Steel blade? Thought you had to slay someone. You will slay a number of the Scaleborn ritualists, dip the sacrificial blade in the corpses of their victims, and return the blade to its home. Do so, and I shall look at your tome. I will do your dirty work in return. Dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Let's see. The Banishing Chamber. Alright, well. Banishing Chamber. Run. Oh, yeah, he's still set to... Alright, let's kill everybody. I forgot he was still set to fighting. Which means that it's... As soon as he fights, it's instantly going to put me in attack mode, which is going to lower my run speed because my totem of speed over here, the Shotokai, turns off when I'm in combat. So So we'll just turn that off. There we go. And as long as he doesn't attack anybody and I don't attack anybody, then I am free to run. The only problem is that they will actually, you know, be kicking my ass while I'm going, but, you know, it's fine. I can handle it. Chamber of Diviners, Font of Awakening, Pool of Spirits. We're looking for the Banishing Chamber. Gourd Pit. This is the Exclusion, Reservoir of the Wraith. So Rend. Room of Recovery. Alright, I'm confused. I need to look this up. Means I need to kill all these guys. There we go. Now. Coded map. Get an empty Arch Wraith crystal in Reservoir of Wraith. From the bowl in the steps. Destroy Tormented Wraith. Oh, I see. That's too far ahead. Take a sacrificial blade from the ceremony weapon rack in the Room of Recovery. That's the one I'm looking for. Room of Recovery. There it is. So here and Reservoir of Wraith, I think that's the next one. So Room of Recovery has the blade I'm looking for. And we just happen to have killed everybody here, so that's lovely. It's all about accidentally thinking. You know, getting it right without trying to. Alexa, what time is it? Alexa, what time is it? Okay, 10:40. Of course I did, yeah. 10:40, okay. That's alright. Probably go ahead and call it in about 20 minutes or so. And then we can do our last hour on WoW and get that stream moving as well. Alright. Some sort of weapon rack in here? Or is this not the... It's not the right one. There's a weapon rack right there. Ceremonial. Take the blade. We have found the blade. Alright. Now. Ritualists. Did we murder everybody we were supposed to be? Oh, hello. Very nice. Now. Ritualists in the Hall of Rites and the Pool of Spirits and other areas. Okay, well they're just everywhere then. Alright, that's fine. Hall of Rites is actually probably the best one because they have that whole other side to do. To kill, rather. And then Mall 5. Nice. So that'll give us the widest variety. And then the Pool of Spirits. So that's there as well. Okay, so there's some... There's a Ritualist. Alright, so there's some more. We need 8? Okay. Yeah. Can't do everything, right? Question is, do Ritualists spawn on the right down here? That's a good question. Let's start it. Trial of the Reaver will begin. Warriors so far. So this is a event that you actually get a pretty decent, like, draconic two-handed katana out of here. It's red, pretty neat. Um, I always try to do it at least once and get that. Used to be pretty neat to just carry around. It was actually a damn good blade too. For when you're doing DPS instead of main tanking. So back when we used to be able to do that because damage wasn't so crazy different. And here we go. So it goes 6, 4, 2. And I think you've got one right in the middle. Doesn't look like we've actually... we haven't got anything extra. And then I think one in the center here. Yep, there it is. And sashes of souls. There we go. And that's got the blade here. Very cool looking blade, all red. Very neat. So, kind of a cool little thing there. I've actually already got it, I think, added to my setup of like weapons. Reservoir of Wraith, Soul Rend, Pool. Where's the pool? Pool of Spirits. Alright, well that's not really where I was heading. Let's go the other way then. Pool of Spirits is... so it's out, straight back through here, and actually, yeah. So you hit that 4-way, and then it just takes you right in. And they have not respawned yet. But, yeah, those are Reavers. And here we go. And this is completely non-modded. I haven't done anything to it. It's not like WoW where you just like mod the shit out of it. This is all standard UI that I'm working with here. So, it's a pretty good setup. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Lots more ritualists. Yeah, awesome. On every side. Perfect. Six. And while this is actually a group zone, I'm just way too powerful for this area, so it's kind of the deal. That's why I'm just slaying everything, no problem. But that's what happens when you do like all the quests. You just end up being really OP for the zone. And just a little chest, huh? Well, whatever. Just a little bitty one. Alright, cool. So we've got the reset the Sapphire blade into the ceremonial rack. Alright. So we'll head back out. Get that. Ah, interesting. I'm all the way up instead of at the bottom. That makes sense. Interesting. Everything respawned. I am like confused. For one, they should not have respawned that fast. Two, the rack is gone.
Have mercy on the fallen spirit master. Destroy it now. The glory of the beasts. It's unclean. Your bones will not be permitted to rest here.
Okay, this is not the right one, is it? Room of recovery, which is there. Yeah, right there. Gotcha. Someone mislabeled that little quest helper that they put in there. In the wrong room. Wrong room. That's okay. I've forgotten stuff too on this. The interesting thing is that until we get to, I believe, 95, we cannot get any more AA experience or regular experience. Well, we can get regular experience, but I have that turned off now. Place Sacrificial Blade back in the ceremony of planning. Return to Scaleborn Blasphemer and the cell. Alright, well, how would he actually know that I have done what I have done? I don't know. But, that's fine. Hello, everyone.
It's unclean. Sacrifices for the awakened.
Alright, get this done.
Take your rest within the bars of the awakened.
Uh-huh. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm even gonna die. I like my armor though. It looks pretty good. Look at all this stuff. Just a bunch of stuff laying around. That's a pretty cool sword. Alright, so we're just gonna run past everything all the way back up to our Droag friend. And apparently he's going to need us to do more nefarious deeds before he will truly trust us with doing nefarious deeds. I don't get it, but whatever. You know, games, video games, quests, that kind of stuff.
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser. I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser.
We still need to go into the Hive of Vonorus and the Bone Mire to collect that. Whatever samples that Gimme needs. Gimme Dibble. Okay. You can see here the how much threat Kenny has. It's good to know. Like when it gets full, that means he's got full threat. So as long as I have, and the threat is cumulative. Like in World of Warcraft, you've got things where like you either have threat or you don't. This it's cumulative. You know, you work it up, you work it down, and there is a cumulative level in World of Warcraft where you can watch your threat accumulate, but it's a very small margin, and having it or not having it is a better way to look at it. It's like you're either almost gonna have it or you're gonna have it, you know. So I have heard that the task is done. Your aide Coons will soon be caught by the Fury Wings and his traitorous ways reported to Cyanidros. He shall get what he deserves. How dare he believe he could exile me? Great. Now, could you take a look at this tome, decipher for me? Yes. By the awakened, only an exarch can read this. I can do you no assistance. This map is a maze of indecipherable glyphs to even me. There must be someone here that can decipher this. Actually, there may be a way, but they are not present, and like you and I, you will never get one to assist you, but you may be able to see with his mind through a crystal. Tell me how you can do this. I can do this. Venture to the reservoir of the Wraith. These spirits, once ripped from the Ethanir, have now been deemed either worthless or too difficult to soul clench. Here is where they wait to coalesce into the water oblivion. So I just try to speak to them until one can assist me. Wraiths will do nothing but slay you, but there are crystals in this chamber that will trap their soul. Find an empty crystal and slay one, and slay until one attaches to the crystal. The crystal can then be your deciphering eye. Go now. Our business is done. Thank you, and good fortune to you. Okie doke. That's easy enough. And I'll just run screaming down the hallways, like, you know. I'll turn this off and just, run past everybody. Don't mind me, just coming through. Yep. Hello. Goodbye. Doop. Whoop. They should have like Mario noise in here.
Yeah.
Whee!
I'll enjoy you, trespasser.
Bleh. My rat just like, bleh. No, no. He's actually got a voice, you know, like the noises and the combat noises are very rat-like, but his voice is like, yes, I am a paladin. How are you? Completely not what you would think a rat would sound like. So, to get to the Hall of Wraith, or whatever it is, Reservoir of the Wraith, go around here, since we've killed everything down that way. And we actually accidentally killed everything all the way down here, except for these. So, run in here. Looks like maybe a tome or a wraith crystal over here. Awesome, sweet. Now we can kill everything. Shibby. And now murder. Okay, cool. Awesome.
This will not be in vain.
Well, that's super easy. Peer at the coded map with the translation. Okie dokie. Where'd the map go? Where'd the map? There it is. Examine. Transcribed script is indecipherable, but math looks octaglyphs all over it. Look through the Arc Wraith crystal. The map slowly begins to take shape. You now know to look for the secret vault in the Gorg Pit. Awesome. Gorg Pit. I could probably have told you that without looking at the map, just because it's kind of the natural progression of this zone. And, you know, we just kind of have to go there anyway. But that leads us to the end. And so hopefully the well, I'm sure there's like a raid encounter at the end of this, but hopefully the raid encounter is the dragon that's in here, because he is, while being a raid, is super easy to kill. Not an actual like crazy raid mob comparatively, you know, because raid mobs are never easy to kill. But he'll be you know, defeatable by moi solo. And this is the Gorg Pit right here. Alright, cool. So there's something in here that we need to look for. Hide the encoded map somewhere in the Talonflight. Oh. Talonflight armor. Why am I hiding this? Come on, guys. For real? Now I gotta hide the map. Why would I hide the map? Just keep the map. Keep it for yourself. It'll be interesting later. Nice at parties. I can put it up on the wall. Be weird. A little oddity. But no, we'll go to the... Wait. Where's the armor? Enough recovery. Soul Rend. Font of Awakening.
Your strength will comfort his spirit.
Okay. Is the armory higher? Armory. Nope. What about lower? Armory. Nope. I feel like the armory is... just up here. I think if I'm not on the floor, I don't think it actually shows properly. So we will fly blind and see what we can do. If I was gonna say an armory is anywhere, it would be the first little zone right out of this one. I have no idea where we're gonna hide this coded map. maybe we're doing another setup for to to play or put our things in the proper order so that the current Exarch is framed. But I doubt it. There's a book. Yep, hide the coded map. Why we are hiding a coded map right here? Dunno. Well, that's fine. There we go. Hiding coded map. Return to Zorus and the... Oh! I see. So we're hiding the map so that Zorahos doesn't know that we found it. So that's fine. I kind of see now. Because we don't want him to... Because I think he can invade the mine and be like, what do you have on you? And know things. So that makes a little bit more sense of why we're hiding it. We just don't want him to know that we have it. But honestly, he'll know where we hid it. He may not think to go looking for it if he doesn't know that we have it on us.
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser!
Yep.
Give me the map. I must have it at once.
Hold on. Tell me what you are truly after.
What? Do you dare defy an agent of Thule? You do not know who you trifle with. I will slay you where you stand and take the map for my own whelpling.
If you do, you won't find out where I hid the map. Ah, clever.
Ah, how very clever you are. Very well. But you had best depart this temple before I reach the secret vault. Our alliance will soon end, and neither I nor mine allies will think twice about cutting you down.
So, what is it you're after?
It is true that I was sent here to follow the trail of Venicor, but more importantly, the rumors have reached my temple that the dragons of the Overrealm have acquired a great artifact. It is an artifact of such power that will make your silly Qeynos Claymore look like a peasant's pitchfork.
What is this artifact?
I don't know, but the dragons call it Enonis.
Gnosis. Whatever.
Gnosis. It is a planar artifact that could herald the age of dragons, or in this case, the age of the awakened.
Where do you learn this from? Is the artifact in the vault?
I've told you enough, Norathian. Leave my presence at once and hope you've recovered this Qeynos Claymore before my agents find you, for when they do, there will be no mercy.
How do you know I will not claim the Enosis for my own?
Ha! Only a planar being could comprehend Enosis, much less wield it. A Norathian would never be able to lift such an artifact. Thulians, on the other hand, come from more than Thule.
Wait, then how do the Droags move the artifact?
Feeble-minded Norathian Droags are not of your world. They hail from the realm of floating islands, but I told you enough already. Leave this place now.
You'll find the transcribed map somewhere in the Spirit Pool Chamber. Good luck finding it. Ooh, dirty. That's funny, though. Ooh, that's cool. Some snazzy pants. Yeah, I like those best. Awesome. Take those. And he will not find what he's looking for. Alright. Now. The next one. Riddle of the Vault. To start this question, you click on the Celtic knot at the top of the steps. That's what these things are for. Top of the steps on the upper platform. Examine the vault and the layer of scale, which is reached by climbing the wall. Okay. Gorg pit. Gotcha. Okay, so it told us to go to the Gorg pit, but we weren't quite ready to go there yet. We still had to put him off the trail. sense.
I'll enjoy causing you pain, trespasser!
Alright, so I think we are going to... There we go. There we go. So we're going to head just down to the gourd pit. And then we can call this a part. And yeah, move on with our other stream for later tonight. Okay, cool. So now we're at the gourd pit. We'll just hide in this little corner here. So we've done a lot today. Thank you all for watching. I am Antizark, and this is Everquest 2. And we are going to call this a part, and we will meet here next week for the probably, honestly, the conclusion, because we've gone very far into this quest line. But we'll see. So yeah, we'll work really hard to get that done next week. But thank you for watching. Peace.